Sup guys, how y'all doing? Mr. Wicked Shot back here again with another reaction video. And today's video, we'll take in a break from watching some of those heart-wrenching police interaction with other races and how it plays out because I think I got the picture for myself already, and I think most of you probably did. I don't have the stomach for stuff like that anyway, so today we're gonna be taking a looking at the other side of the coin now as to we show why all life matters. Now we're going to show why blue lives matters as well, right? And that we can't jump on, don't be quick to jump on the bandwagon of the defund the police group and all police are bad group because anybody with a brain knows that the majority of cops out there are not going around hunting down black people or anybody trying to kill them. Anybody with a brain knows it's the action of a few extremists that are constantly just there to kill. These are just hardcore evil people that just want to kill regardless of what you look like. So by punishing the police, you're effectively by trying to punish one group, you're punishing the whole entire group because you can't you know hit one without hitting the other one. So this defunding the police thing, and I will be first to put up my hands and say, hey, before I got to the level that I'm at right now, I was also a part of that group that wanted the police defunded and was so against the police. And I didn't want anybody to tell me otherwise. And I was so in a bad spot that and filled with hate that if you didn't agree with the defund the police, you're pretty much a racist and you're pretty much like just like them. And that's why I was going at anybody that didn't stand with my views. And that's a lot of what you'll see with the liberal side as well, where if you don't agree with what they're preaching, usually they'll demonize you. And it's the opposite of what I saw when I came and interacted with some of my friends from the right, where they instead of just telling you what to think and what to feel, they give you the information, they give you facts. They try to give you an understanding of what's going on, give you the whole story, and then let you think, and then let you decide. They don't want you to be just do what you're told type of mentality like the left try to use to keep people enslaved to them and to be mindless robots that just, get up and do whatever they see and just react to whatever they put out there. So I was like that, I was so hateful for police. I didn't like them. And I didn't, and it's crazy because, like I said in my first video, I never had any bad interaction with cops, not once ever. But yet, just by what I was being programmed into feeling by the left and what they kept showing on TV made me not like them and made me despise anybody that didn't see my way or the left way. So once I was able to get out of that place and calm down enough to where I was able to talk to a chief of police in my area to get an understanding of how, they feel about certain stuff, and I saw how wrong I was on many things. And seeing stuff like this video that I'm about to show you helps you understand like why, because they help me understand how defunding the police overall would affect them, the good cops, than it would affect the bad cops. Because the long story short is, um, bad cops gonna still find a way to kill if they want to kill. If you put some kind of harder law on gun on them using gun, then they'll still kill you with a taser. If you try to put a law on limiting taser use, then they'll still try to strangle you to death. It's like when you're that evil, you can hardly do anything to stop them from doing the acts that they want to act. But you can at least try by making, comprehensive, intelligent protocols and put them in place. And you can't just like put everybody in one basket. Just as though you can't, we as a black community don't want the white community to put us all in one basket and label all of us as criminals and thieves and thugs and stuff like that because of the statistic that I might see on TV that a majority of the homicide is committed by black men. You don't want to be, you know, put in one basket, right? I don't want to be put in one basket. So can't we do the same for the cops? Not put them all in the same basket, right? That's all I'm seeing. Is it in the same for the whites? Not all white people are racist, obviously, but you can't let the actions of a couple of extremists, you know, it you put every white person in the same basket, right? It's the same thing, man. It's like we have to be, not be quick to jump to judgment, and we have to be understanding and not do double standard, because if you only see it one way, not the other way, then you're just not thinking clearly. So we're going to watch this video of one of many interactions that cops have had that ended poorly for good cops, and why it's important not to go at them the wrong way, and why blue lives matter, right? So let's check this video out, and you can show it to your friends that want to defund the police and see if they still feel the same way after why it's not a good idea to defund them. Let's watch this video and see how it goes. All right.
Come over here. Don't place your hands behind your back. What? Stay. Place your hands. Stop resisting! I got him. Keep the taser on. Stop resisting! Fuck. Keep the taser on. Get on your back! On your back! On your back! All right. Get on your back! Fucking back! My gun! My gun! Oh, goodness! All right, be my ass. Good. Get the fuck on your back!
See that part right there, I'm not okay with. Everything was fine and procedural up until they start punching the guy, right? And I know, like as you can see, they didn't go straight for the punch. They tried to tease him, and it seemed like it didn't work. He shook it off, and they're trying to still restrain him, and he's still fighting them off. And they decide to start punching him, right? And I'm like, it's a lot of stuff like that where you see cops beating up on people that they don't have to go to that route, but they still do it. And I don't know if it's their adrenaline or what caused them to go that route, but that's kind of the main part of the video, or the only part of the video that I have an issue with. And pretty much everything else after that, it just gets worse and worse for the cops, at least. And you know two guys against one, and they think it would be easy. It's not. Let's see how it concludes. And that's why you can't be quick to pass judgment. And like a lot of the tools that these cops use to get the job done and be able to do them effectively is what they would lose by defunding them. Like, you guys can comment below in what you think is what ideas you guys would have to, make policing better. But I know one thing for me that sticks out that I think would deter road cops from doing dumb stuff like what we see with other victims or other people is accountability. Like, if they wasn't so easily able to get off stuff when they commit crimes and violation of the law, they wouldn't do it, because they're doing it mainly right now as well. It's because they know that they're going to get off of it. Like 99 up until this year, up until the George Floyd thing, 99% of cops would get off without being charged, even if it's a blatant murder, right? So they know that they're gonna get exonerated anyway, even if they do something wrong. So all we have to do is make it where it's not guaranteed. Get rid of qualified immunity. If most of you don't know what qualified immunity is or does, go look it up. It's one of the stupidest thing I've heard of, but it literally allows them to not be held accountable for most of the bad decision that they make, right? And a little bit more to that, but get rid of qualified immunity, right? And also keep cops that do stuff like what we see on TV a lot. Have them know where they're not going to be held accountable for it, and they don't get not protected by the systems. I don't think we need to defund the police if we just do implement those two things that are suggested. Get rid of qualified immunity and start holding bad cops accountable. And the more of them start seeing the comrades get punished for and punished hard for doing stuff like that, then they will stop, right? But if they're not getting punished, or it's so hard for them to even get punished without some kind of strict evidence, then they're just gonna keep on doing it, right? That's what I think. But I stand with the blue because, like I said, I know a majority of them out there are good guys that just trying to protect people, and I feel bad for how careless I was for them in the past, and as I said, that's pretty much what happened when you get mind wiped and mind screwed by the left propaganda. So, you guys check it out. Let me know in the comments what you think you would have suggested do to make policing better, or to improve it in the country. Let me know in the comments below. And we like to have discussion over here, on the right. So, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you again in the next video if there's another one. All right. Peace. Take care. One love.